Let's go. Come on. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. We're talking self-discipline. We're talking self-discipline today, folks. We're talking self-discipline today. Today, January 15th, 2024, MLK Day. Legendary Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebrate his day, his birthday today. And it's not just about celebrating him one day. It's about celebrating him every day. Celebrating him based on the way you live your life. Like I usually tell you on Mother's Day and Father's Day and things like that. It's about celebrating these people every single day by how you live your life, all right? My own life, my own example. I'll give you an example from my own life. Started something last year in Riviera Beach. There's usually a 10K. There's a 10K, 5K, or even a kids mile run that I did for the first time last year, and I won the first place award. I came in first place in my age group for the 10K last year for that same race. It's called MLK Live the Dream 5K 10K race, which, by the way, if you're listening to me right now, you can still register for it. It's about 5 days away, right? So seeing that I came in first in my age group last year, I had the mentality that I got to come defend my crown, right? I had the mentality, if there's a race that I definitely got to do this year, because the person who hooked me up or linked me up with the Palm Beach Roadrunners, he sits on the board for that race. And I remember, we were doing a workout at the track one of those Wednesdays, and he was reminding me, hey, time to register, time to get this thing going. It's that time of year again already, all right? So anyway, for those of you who don't know, I just finished a year of sobriety this past January 8th on my birthday. I finally finished the year of sobriety, and seeing that there was a lot of football. I watched a lot of football this weekend, man. I have a ton of stuff coming out about, the analytics of the game and how, using the game for business and stuff like that. So I watched a lot of football, and I was in a lot of different sports bars just watching ball. And the opportunity for me to have a couple beers was clearly there. It would have been a great time to have a couple beers, watch the game, because I'm allowed to now, because again, I did my year, yada, and I'm not staying sober all year or whatever. But why I didn't have a drink this weekend? Why I didn't have a drink this weekend is because I have a 10K to run in about 5 days. I have a 10K to run, and I have a title to defend in about 5 days. And that's what I mean when I say self-discipline, putting yourself on certain restrictions, making sure you yourself are doing things that are going to be honoring the great people like Dr. Martin Luther King every single day, because of how you live your life. It's not about, honoring these people one day out of the year. It's about honoring them 365 days out of the year, because you're living your life in a certain way, and because you're making sure you're doing the things that preserves this country, or preserves things and make things a little better for the next generation of young people coming up behind you. All right, that's really all I got today. Understanding the importance of self-discipline. And actually, hold up, I got a couple more things. So one more thing I want to say. The question, actually, it's more of a question. What exactly can you do right now, right? Because I can ramble all along, on and on. I can ramble on and on about myself and some of the ways in which I discipline myself and all that kind of stuff. But the question for you listening to me right now is, what's the small step that you can take, that makes it so you continuously discipline yourself? I mean, an example, just an idea, and I'll close you out with this, is when I was telling people I was going a year sober, there were folks who I met, whether it was on the cruise or whenever I travel and meet people, they'll tell you, yeah, I do something similar. I go 3 months out of the year. I go a 6-month journey. So maybe for you, it could be something like, all right, I'm going to go 2 weeks, no alcohol, something like that. Just do small things that'll lead to huge, big results, all right? Main website to check out to dive deeper into my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeymove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.